What happens if, for whatever reason, it catches too much fire? What if it goes too fast?
Yeah.
You can't stop that. It's too late. I'm already up there. Who gonna save me? Ain't no Superman. That's a movie. Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you.
Don't let the movies lie to you, man.
You don't think Aquaman would have saved this people if this was real? That's a movie. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah. I want to welcome everybody to Just a Regular Podcast. And if on the beat, AYO C, they call me Rem. Look, what happened if that Instagram comment made somebody cut their veins? All I known is negativity and pain. All I ever known is hustle, so we just not built the same. If I never reach success, I only got myself to blame. And I do this for my son, cause he ain't born yet, and I feel like he the one. Mama, look what I become, a man on a mission. So from the hate and the fake and the bullshit, I'ma keep my distance. I'm in too deep and it's crazy. I'm with NF and AYO C. Damn. Me and my dogs, ain't no I in team. Damn. We the last of a dying breed. Man, I'm in too deep and it's crazy. I'm with NF and AYO C. Damn. Me and my dogs, ain't no I in team. Damn. We the last of a dying breed. Hey, and this is just a regular podcast, but ain't nothing regular about us. I know you still doubt us, but you don't know much about us. Yeah, so take a second and learn all the bridges that we had to burn. Take a second to learn, cause we back. We know what it is. I handle my biz, man. Dang.
Oh my God.
Dang. It wasn't even that hot in here until he started rapping.
Now I'm sweating.
Yeah,
now I'm really sweating.
It wasn't even that hot, bro.
The AC was on. Jesus Christ, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's been a while, but we magical.
Tahiti, baby.
Oh my God. Back at it again.
Hey, man.
With the white vans.
Hey, man.
I don't know what you got on, but
you kept writing, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. We stopped.
Yeah.
We stopped for a while. Well, the episodes didn't stop coming, but we took a little break. But you ain't stopped, bro.
Yo, can I just say that I actually really enjoyed your tone, the bass in your tone when you were rapping.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That was like, damn, that's he's strong right there. That voice was strong.
Yeah, I want to use the word confidence. I mean,
Yes.
you've been utterly confident throughout, because that's just, you feel your words. That just means that you believe in the words you're rapping. But right now, bro, that was real confident, man.
Thank you, man.
That was
Thank
fire.
you. Thank you.
That was bars, bro.
Thank you.
And I feel like it was facts. You know what I'm saying?
Me and my dogs ain't no I in team. We the last of a dying breed.
Yo, shout out Rem, man.
Dogs, dying breed.
Ooh, I didn't even get it till now.
That went over my head.
Yeah, that's a little
Oh my
wow.
God.
I usually catch yours, bro. Damn. Man, that's fire. Hey, yo, y'all already know who it is. It's AYO C underwater. I'm feeling swimmy. Laughing loudly.
Oh, boy.
Laughing loudly, but you know what? We here, we doing it, and it's because the content is fire.
Forgive him, he's a comedian.
Yeah, it's all jokes, man.
Comedian, clown, synonyms with a
No,
little cinnamon.
You're a comedian.
All right, yeah. Thank you for bigging me up always, man. And on that note, to the left of me, to the right of y'all, we got
Young Sauna. You're all ready.
yeah already.
Sorry, nah, it's your boy Rem, aka Rem de la Creme, aka
Rem?
Barras sin Barreras.
Barras que te agarran. And to the right of me, the left of y'all, we got
And Nef de este lado, entregado como siempre, mi gente. Diablo.
Vamos lo que venimos.
Yo estoy negrito, estoy quemado.
Hoy sí estoy prendido.
El
loco.
diablo.
Oh,
Y
man.
no es por la bebida.
And if we just so happen to pass out from heat exhaustion, don't worry, because we gonna get some money, because we got our lawyer. And any ish like this heat gonna get a whoa. Let's set it off. What's good with y'all brothers, man?
Hey, yo, you got the best intro in the game, bro.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody doing what you're doing when you're doing what you're doing, man.
I take after y'all. I take after my brothers. How you guys doing? How you been?
Oh, I'm good, man. You know. In here with the swimwear.
For real.
For real.
Your weekend was good? You had fun?
Oh, yeah, man. You know. We're about 2 weeks away from baby Ram, aka Baby C.
Ooh, shout out that boy,
2
man.
weeks, 2 weeks.
Shout
man.
out baby on the way.
Young King already.
Shout out baby on the way.
Yes,
Baby
sir.
on the way, Young King already. And I want to shout out Cunha too. Shout out Ange, man.
Yeah, she the real one, man.
Yeah.
No. You doing your part too, brother, man. But we gotta give her flowers because she handling.
She dealing with everything.
Yeah, she dealing with, yeah.
She's the one carrying the human, man.
Yeah.
I'm just there for support.
Yeah.
She's the one creating the
Emotional
whole baby.
support.
Yeah, so I want to shout both of you out, but definitely Ange and all that. We went to the baby shower. That was beautiful.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, we got a few. Damn.
Yeah,
A
I don't know if you want to
few.
It's
get
been a
into
minute.
that. Yeah, I don't know if you want to briefly get into that.
Oh but yeah, well shout out to y'all for coming to the baby shower. Shout out to the ladies. We appreciate y'all and y'all gifts. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to the fam on both sides, my side, her side, all the friends and everybody that came out, man. It was a good time, man.
Yeah, I had.
It was nice to have all my people and her people not only meet each other but also enjoy time. Like we played some games, like you know what I'm saying. It was great, man. It was great overall.
Facts, fire. And you know what made me feel more like oh, okay, I could tell like the chemistry between y'all so strong forever, right? But I had never met her side of the family. I met her mom. Shout out to her mom, and shout out everybody in her family. Everybody, what I can say about everybody in that room, both sides, is everybody was real. Not only friendly but respectful and helpful of each other. You know, when it was time to get the food, there was no like, you know what I'm saying? There's no elbows. There's no meta world piecing. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to clean up, I feel like we all came together, and it almost felt like both sides known each other longer than meeting in that room.
Oh yeah.
So
good vibes, good people.
So
man.
that So ultimately, great time and that general heartwarming feeling. And I know the baby's gonna get a lot of that. So I love it, bro. I love it. I'm happy for you guys.
Also, you did win one of the games, which was shocking. It was shocking.
Which one was it that he won?
Determination.
He won the bottle game where it was like you, him, and shout out to Spade. Y'all were sitting down and your ladies were.
Wait, I thought Savi won that.
No, the first round.
No,
first round he won.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What?
It was.
I thought it was Savi. My bad.
I don't win much in this life, man. Can I?
Yeah.
Oh no, Savi won the measuring tape.
Yeah, the measuring.
Yeah. Okay,
gotcha. It was shocking because
He's a dad of 8. He better.
it was shocking to see you win something, bro. I think you might have found your
You might call in
your skill.
baby shower
You
games.
just go to baby showers and just be like, yo, I'm just here to compete. I don't really know y'all.
And just crush.
I saw a sign outside say I had a baby shower. I'm here for the games.
What kind of
I don't
games?
know nobody.
Yeah. What kind of games y'all got here? I'm just gonna play them and then I'm gonna leave.
Take my
Look,
trophies.
I came. I know y'all don't know me, but I came to play my part, and that's it. So where these games at?
Yeah.
All in all, you good? You feel ready, prepared? Can't really be fully prepared.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're never really ready for this
Yeah.
because I don't know. Like today, I saw some dude said that he didn't know that you got to feed the baby almost every 2 hours. He thought like once it's nighttime, the baby just goes to sleep. But
Does he?
no.
Oh man,
Whenever the baby's hungry, he don't know about time. He don't got a sleep schedule.
it's his time.
He's like, bro, I'm hungry. Y'all got to feed me now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need that book, brother, man.
Yeah, but I knew that already, so that's why I'm gonna write a book. I don't got a title yet, but it's gonna have the word dad in it.
Yeah.
Dad's future dads or something like that, you know. And I'm gonna give it to y'all so that
Please,
y'all know everything that I've been through.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. So y'all know how to prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? It's a preparation book.
Highly appreciative. It's a prep book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a prep book.
Baby prep book.
Yeah. But yeah, man. All in all, good weekend, good everything, man. You know, doing what I gotta do.
Beautiful. Staying healthy, happy, and positive. I love it.
Love that, man. Love that.
Brother NF, how you been, man?
Man, I had a good couple years, man.
Hey, yo.
My last couple years been good, man. I'm doing great.
Appreciate that, man.
Nah, I mean, as far as this weekend, man, I had a good weekend. We had your birthday party just passed. That was like Oh man, that was so exciting. I felt like a
was
little
fun.
kid again. I
Yeah,
love
me
that.
too.
That was
man.
fun, bro. I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie.
fun.
We had basketball games. We had not boxing, but the punching the thing.
Yeah, just all these
bag,
arcade
punch in
games.
the bag,
we
yeah.
had the punch in the bag.
So just straight
game.
arcade games. Then we did the racetrack. That was amazing, man. I was
Yeah.
talking to Sal about that yesterday.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I was like, bro,
that
that
indoor
was,
track is fire.
that was lit. We got to go back just
yes.
to go back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't need a special occasion to go back for
Yeah.
that one.
Yes.
That was fun, bro.
But yeah, overall, man, great week, man. 4th of July yesterday. Spent it with some friends and family. That was great too. Got hit the pool, get my little tan on.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm
see
saying?
You brought the sun in here with you.
I should have left it. I'm regretting it right now. But yeah, great weekend, man. Overall, just having fun, staying on my feet.
Hey,
I love that, man. I love that. Nice, strong comeback. I was gonna say I spent the weekend somewhat with ya, and with my lady. Definitely that was fun. We went to Supercharge. Anybody in Jersey? Wait, they're not paying us, but they're about to pay us. Pay us after we say this.
Supercharge, pay us after.
We went to Supercharge in Edison, New Jersey. Indoor go-karting track. They had drinks, arcade, go-karting. It was pretty fun.
It's everything you need.
It's everything you need.
Everything you need to enjoy yourself.
Yeah. You go fast in that.
And it's not that bad pricing neither. So
No.
it was like,
It's reasonable.
it's reasonable.
I think so.
Under the times and on the thing, it's a reasonable
Yeah,
price.
we did 2 races. That was for 2 races. It was $56.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's
and
not
then
bad.
No.
for all the games, the arcade games that we played, I only paid $50. So I'm like,
Same.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
same,
pretty
same.
good.
Yeah. Super decent. So
I mean, inflation kind of has hit the wall a little bit. But if you take it back 10 years ago, we probably would have paid $20 for the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We have fun.
look, I'm a, yeah.
10 years ago, we could have left with the cart. You get the car, you get to take it home.
All right, I was gonna say we started this shouting them out on a positive note, so let's not break it down and get depressed of the times. I will say this: if you have the means to do it, because I don't want to assume what your pocket looks like. If you have the means to do it, you sort of kind of got the prices. Go do it. Don't worry about it. Go have fun. It is a fun time. Get
it's a great time.
fun for your buck.
Hey, Supercharge, send us a discount code, man.
Yeah, word. We spoke highly about you, man. Not to forget about what's been spoken in the past, and I'll say this briefly so we can get into these topics. But couple updates. The ice bath. I ordered the thing on Amazon.
Let's talk ice bath.
Yes. I ordered.
Let's talk about some cold.
Yeah, please. Ice, baby.
So I do apologize for those listening right now. My dogs are wilding.
They doing something.
They are howling at the moon.
There you go. There you go. You some ambience. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So it is on the way. We assume we'll be recording mid-July.
Wait, you order already?
Yeah, it's on the way. That's what I said. We doing it. Yeah.
Let's go.
So I assume, or we assume, we'll be recording around mid-July. We'll edit it and then we'll put it out for your enjoyment. But that is not. Don't look at it as a challenge. Look at it as an invitation for you to do the same thing if it's something that you've been curious about. As I said in the past, that is the start of many, but we'll do that one. And then from there, we'll...
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we cheating.
Why are we cheating?
Because we're doing it in the summer.
It's hot.
I was going to say, as soon as you get it, bring it by my crib, bro. I might just get it. I ain't even going to wait.
It might not, the moment you jump in there, it might be regular beach
I might
water.
be in there like, you be like, yo, it's cold. It's really cold. I'm like, nah, bro, this is...
3 minutes, man. I've been here like 10. I don't feel no benefits. I'm hot as hell.
I'll be like, yo, Rem, it's my turn. I'm like, wait a minute, there's turns? I thought you was leaving it here.
So to that effect, though, talking about that it's starting in summer, the point is to keep doing it. So let that video, let that content.
And the point of you showing up for the video is because me and young sir over here have a bet that I'm not forgetting about. Because you're going to have to pay me my money.
No, I'm not worried.
Ryan don't lust me my money. I need to make it back.
Damn, Ryan, what you doing? I haven't forgotten, nor am I worried.
You're not worried.
No.
You're not. You're saying that to me?
I'm saying
You're saying that to me ahead of time?
Yes.
You should have told me that after. You know what you just did?
No. Because you know why?
My demon. First of all, I was already hot. My demon just said, "What did he just say? What did he just say? What did he just say to us?" I'm like, bro, he ain't talking to you. He's talking to me.
No, because look. You know, if I'm saying it, while I know your competitive spirit.
Oh, you're gonna lose. It's not a competition.
While I know. No, bro. At most, it'll be a draw. It
wasn't a competition.
At most, it'll be a draw. At most,
it
it'll
ain't
be a
gonna
draw.
be no. You crazy.
At most, it'll be a draw
crazy.
if it's not you losing, bro.
Yo, bro, I've been playing chess too long for a stalemate.
Ooh,
That's what I'm gonna say, bro.
Barras.
Ain't gonna get no stalemate out of this, bro. I'm just winning.
And if the producer hit you with the bars. But look. You should but look, you should be aware enough that if I know how competitive you are, and I'm still saying that.
So you're telling me I should be concerned?
Not for yourself.
I should be worried. What I gotta worry about?
But look,
I got me.
I mean, if I could,
me and my demons, we got me.
But baby,
me and my demons, we got me.
They lift you off the chair. Oh shit!
You didn't hear what I just said. He heard you talking, bro.
So let him hear me. I am fully prepared.
You heard that, right?
I'm fully prepared. That is what I'm telling you. That is what I'm telling you.
He's not.
I am.
He's not.
Ready. I'm so ready, bro.
You're not ready, bro. Any challenge against me, you're not ready for.
I'm so ready.
I'm telling you right now. It better be something I've never done in my life. This right here.
Neither of us have done in our life.
Oh, bro, I've been ready for this.
I'm ready, though.
I've been ready for this, bro.
I'm so ready.
Bro, call me Eskimo.
Hey, yo.
NF mode.
Eskimo-monte.
Esquimonte.
I just know I'm ready, man. That being said, be on the. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it, man.
Nah, so look. Me and C, we made $100 bet, but it's $100 worth of Bitcoin. So what I do want to say though, bro, is that you should buy the Bitcoin ahead of time. Because if you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin today, I get more sats than you giving me $100 worth of Bitcoin a month from now. I don't know what that might give me. That might not be as many sats as if you did it today. Just letting you know.
How about this?
He's saying pay him ahead of time.
Not only screw that,
but you would get paid ahead of time too, though.
So
pay me in sats. Can we make a sats bet instead of a dollar bet?
Let's stop calling it a dollar. Wait. Not only am I not worried about that, I care about you, so I'm going to tell you the same advice. Buy it now because it's cheaper.
Get my Bitcoin now because it's cheaper.
Both of y'all get y'all Bitcoin ready, man. Get y'all Bitcoin ready for
I'm
yourself,
so
man.
ready, bro.
So look. Today, $100 worth of Bitcoin is 321,000 sats. That's what I expect when I beat you. I don't want $100. I want 321,000 sats. So if the price is at $1 million, I still want my 321,000 sats.
Wait, that's how we doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the plan. I already
Put
did.
them on a monthly plan, if anything.
I want 321,000 sats. The price could be at $1, and that might be better for you. Because you ain't got to pay that much, but I want my sats.
Damn.
I don't have to worry. Stop talking like I'm fully prepared, bro.
He's talking like he won already.
I'm not losing.
Bro,
I'm not losing.
I screenshot it to make sure you get me my sats.
I'm not losing.
You know how I get about my sats, bro.
I'm not losing.
All right.
I'm not losing. And it's not a Ryan tone. It's a Davis tone. Oh. I'm not losing, bro.
Wait.
I'm not losing.
I hope you work on your ribs.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be recording both of y'all doing this. I'm getting into, but I'm not in the challenge.
Yeah.
I think to make it interesting because I feel like we don't know who's going first. And when you don't know who's going first, I'll go first. Second person has the advantage.
You go first. Oh my God!
Oh, I was gonna say flip a coin.
He said it on camera. It's fine. It's fine.
Fully prepared.
Okay.
I'll go first, so you can get your jitters out the way by looking at me,
bro. I'll go in there with you,
and
bro.
It's going.
Don't do that, bro.
And it's going. We don't both fit on that thing. I didn't get the extra. Yo. No. Not only that, so you could get the curiosity of the way, I'm gonna see face. If it's too cold, let me see his face. You won't get a chance.
Hey, yo.
Unbothered. Bro, I'm ready, my G. I'm so ready, bro.
Oh, he fucked up.
I'm so ready.
Oh, he fucked up.
You gonna make that competitive?
Yes.
Bro, you know,
come out,
you know
man.
what I'm gonna do,
Yes.
bro? I'm gonna just take ice bath showers from now on.
Damn.
That's how I'm prepping for this. That's how I'm prepping. I thought the cold shower was enough to just put you in your place, but I need to murder you now.
Hey, yo.
It's gonna get deadly.
Do it.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. You thought it was an ice bath? It's gonna be a bloodbath on ice.
You know what my nickname is?
If
You know what my nickname is?
Mike Tyson apparently.
Mike.
Don't worry about
Tyson.
that part. You know what my nickname is? It's FP, bro.
FP.
Fully prepared, my nigga.
Oh. Hey, man, it's gonna be a good challenge, man. I can't wait to see
Hey, yo,
it.
do me a
Let's
favor.
go.
Do me a favor. Tell my adversary, I'm gonna put my back like this. Tell him I'm fully prepared, bro.
You know how I know you're not prepared?
Huh.
Because when you're ready, you look at your opponents in their eyes.
Look at you dead in that.
When you're looking that way, I'm over here.
Because the demon's in the back.
Over here.
Yo, you gotta do a face-off and everything, man.
Oh,
That'll
we
be fire.
should. We should.
I'm giving it all away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
Y'all didn't
after.
hear that, man.
Come on. Y'all ain't paying us, man. Oh, man. Yo. Let's get into these topics, though. This amount of water is relevant to what I'm about to talk about. And I'm sure you guys know.
Watch it.
You ever saw the movie The Titanic?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see the sequel?
Hey, yo.
You just did recently, right?
Not yet, but I heard it came out.
Hey, yo.
I'm sorry, my condolences. But it did everything but come out. It actually sunk down.
Damn.
Yes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You gonna say condolences and then
Yeah, because everybody deserves their condolences, but I'm going to say a few things about it.
Dale.
All right.
Wait, is this about
It's about
the
Oceangate. Was that for a fact? Okay, so I don't know if I know my brothers haven't, but I don't know if anybody's been living under a rock, but recently.
I know a couple of people living under the ocean.
Oh God. Oh my God. SpongeBob and him. Jesus.
Patrick.
Jesus. Okay, so recently a group of 5 people went down on an expedition on a submarine owned by a private corporation to go as a hobby to look at the Titanic wreckage, right? They did not come back. All right? I wanted to say a couple of things, and it's going to feel, I apologize to the audience if it feels a little like,
Don't get us banned, bro.
no, like we're in class.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to break some things down before I get to what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Oceangate, right, are the owners, or I should say their business consists of doing expeditions.
I think in this case we are able to say used to consist.
They're not shut down yet. So.
They should be.
They should be. They should be. They're not shut down yet. Underwater expeditions. The most recent of which being to the Titanic.
Wait, there's a catch. You don't come back.
Yeah. Wait, there's a bigger catch than that. Wait, no, that's not a big. That's the biggest catch. Never. It's not a catch at all. You didn't catch him there. It's $250,000
For the expedition?
for the expedition
To go kill yourself.
for a seat.
I could have done that for free.
Yes. All right. So I want to say something about the people involved, though. All right. So it contained 5 people. The submarine contained 5 people. They went in for an expedition. They did not come back. Sadly, it imploded whatever happened is not fully clear, but supposedly, allegedly, confirmed that it imploded, right, while down in the depths and never made it back out. Now, I want to say something about the people involved. All right, there was 5 people, including the captain, which was. Am I saying names? Should I say names for the people who don't know?
I mean, it's already on the news.
Yeah, it's already on the news.
Everywhere.
But,
Public.
yeah. Anyway, Stockton Rush, which was the CEO of the company, man.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he founded it in 2009.
He's a risky one, huh?
Yeah, he founded it in 2009. He was also, before that, he was a pilot. He was a very accomplished person from early in his life. Yes.
I see the issue.
Yeah.
He was used to flying.
Oh my God.
Safe to say this was not his forte. But, no, oh my God. Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry. Look, it already happened.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like all sad about the situation.
Yeah.
These were, how much did you say he paid? $250,000 per ticket?
He didn't pay nothing. He got that money from them.
Not him, but the people.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, $250,000.
So they were wealthy enough where $250,000 didn't matter. Therefore, they didn't really care about their life. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say they don't mind us making a little fun of the situation.
Whether they mind or not, they're not here to tell us about it.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Still, my condolences to the family. That
for sure.
really
for sure,
sucks, to be honest.
For sure. It's just a little bit of joke.
It's a comedy podcast, guys.
Yeah. You're
what do you expect?
Yeah. But we over here guilt tripping ourselves. They gonna guilt trip us.
I'm letting them know.
We good. But just to show the ambitions of the people who boarded this and the type of person, the type of personalities that went on this expedition. So the first chair being the CEO, he founded the same company that did the expedition in 2009. Before that, though, he was a pilot. So experienced, in fact, that he was actually the youngest jet transport pilot at 19.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So
It's a kid.
as a kid,
Literally a teen. Teenager.
literally a teenager.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive,
So,
though.
yeah.
Was he in the army?
Um,
Or just...
not in the army, just in the world of aviation.
Yeah. Damn. Good for
And
him.
aerodynamics and all that, right? To the point where he was also, engineering stuff, and he was directly involved in the designs for that submarine and everything that came before it. So the company before that
Oh,
was
my God.
yeah, the company, yes. When he founded it in 2009, the company was more of a liaison between them and another company to go down. They were the first people to go down to the Titanic to spot it, first of all, and then to go down and do retrieval of things. Also, the talks of whether that was going to be like a historical thing and nobody was supposed to interact with it, or it
Like
was just
touch
for
it.
tourism, or if they could retrieve things. He was involved in a lot of major decisions back in the day that had to do with the Titanic.
Question before you proceed. I'm
Yes.
sorry. What is a liaison?
A liaison is somewhat of a middleman, or someone that has a neutral standing between, let's say, two points of views, or two people making decisions.
A middleman.
Yeah, middleman.
Okay,
yeah.
liaison.
To ease negotiations and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it bad somebody holds the money. Right? Like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lawyer or like a... Gotcha. I understand.
Right. It's a facilitator, let's call it that.
Yeah.
And that's what his company was at first. And over the years, they kept getting more involved. Apparently, this is something they've been wanting to do, the expeditions.
To the Titanic specifically?
Titanic and adjacent. They do other ones too, but mainly.
So the Titanic one wasn't like an obsession thing. It was like...
No, it was an obsession because even when he founded the company, it revolved around around that time, the new trend of figuring out what to do around the Titanic and exploring it and this and the third. All right,
They ain't gonna go down there?
they a lot of the artifacts that they have retrieved are very valuable. They've sold them off in auctions and stuff. And that's just to give you an idea of the type of ambition that this gentleman had. So just so you keep in mind, they only went live as early as 2021 with their own submarines to do expeditions.
But they've been around since 2009.
2009, helping another company with still expeditions, but not mainly exclusive to anybody that's willing to pay a ticket. You know, that came throughout the years with the partner company, and prices kept going.
So it wasn't commercialized.
Kept going up. It got commercialized throughout those years. But he was, let's just say they were still not the main company holding the moolah, holding the submarines. They were just helping the next company.
Gotcha.
But they obviously they were working on in just becoming independent, and they fully were able to do so in 2021 when they started their expeditions to the public at a seat price of $250,000.
Cheap. That's cheap.
That's cheap. Yeah, and it caught up to him. Next person is Paul Henry, or otherwise known as Mr. Titanic. He was an expert on Titanic lore. He was also in the French Navy.
What is Titanic lore?
Just lore. No, lore. LORE. So it's everything that revolves around the Titanic. Let's just lore knowledge. Just knowledge.
Gotcha.
He's very knowledgeable on the subject. Now, the Titanic sunk in, 1902? 1902, I think it was. So it wasn't until 1985 that the first person kind of found the wreckage and they went down. That guy was part of that, a Mr. Titanic guy.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So he was down there too?
Yeah, he led the first dive into the Titanic, yeah. And throughout his life, up until the point that he perished, he completed 37 dives.
To the Titanic?
Yes.
Holy, wow. He
Throughout
probably
all those
had
years.
no expectation of this happening.
Throughout all of these years.
He done this so much, he was used to it.
He was confident, yeah. But it's just to show you, so you got the first two chairs to show you the type of ambition the people that were on this, and the type of maybe lifestyle and just kind of like extraordinary lifestyle. You're not going to a desk job. You're doing, you're doing stuffs, right? Third person being and I apologize for saying his name wrong, but Hamish Harding, right? He was an adventure.
Hamish.
He was an adventure enthusiast.
Inventor?
Enthusiast. Adventure enthusiast.
Adventure. Oh, so just a wild boy.
Yes.
Got it.
With money though. And I'll highlight some things that made me feel like he had said money. He paid $250,000 for a seat.
Oh, he got money.
He got money.
Yeah.
But last year he went to space.
Did he go with Richard Branson?
I don't know. Was it the Blue something? Was the ship called the Blue something?
Nah, I think that's Jeff Bezos. He probably went with Bezos.
Okay, yeah. Well, whatever ship has blue, the word blue in it, and they were doing the things.
Virgin Galactic was for Richard Branson, but they shut the company down. Damn, that sucks too. Because I was trying to get on that one.
Unrelated. So
he should have went to space instead.
But look, just to tell you, he went to space. He also reached the deepest part of the ocean in 2021. And the deepest part of the ocean recorded is 35,876 feet, and it's on the what is that called? The Mariah Trench or whatever it's called. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Mariah Trench.
Yeah. So him and another gentleman whose name I don't have right now broke the Guinness World Record for longest distance traveled by crewed vessel underwater. But vibrato. Put that vibrato on. So are you guys are seeing a trend here though, right?
A bunch of rich people.
Bunch of rich people. Bunch of rich yeah, mainly, but a bunch of rich people that craved adventure and just like
yeah.
Okay.
They would have gone to Mars if Mars was.
If they Thank you. The fourth person being Shazana Dawood. Sorry. He was a vice chairman of Engro, was a Pakistani energy company. And he was also involved. He was a business mogul, and he was involved in a lot of companies that had to do with energy, food, textile, and fertilizers. He also helped nonprofits, and he was helping push like living off of natural resources and
organic things,
and stuff like that. Yes, he served also on a nonprofit by NASA, which is the SETI Institute, and he's not there. They're still here. What they do is they do extraterrestrial research. Stuff around that. So see how it's like grandiose, like
it's people that are
big moves.
Yeah. They're very they chase thrills
and world changing events or activities. Yeah,
that's pretty dope. Kudos to them for having that kind of lifestyle mentality because that's a big risk.
Right. And the fifth person, and in my opinion, the one who kind of like pains me the most is Suleiman Dawood, which is the Shazana's son. He was 19 years old and he was a college student. Besides the kid, all of these were really ambitious people. And so in a way, they perished living life to the max.
They took a risk that they knew the consequences of.
They took a risk that they did. They signed the waivers. Oof. Right?
The lawyer read that? My lawyer would have never let me through with that.
Can I go to... let's ask the lawyer!
We had to get the approval for the go-karts this weekend. We signed that waiver like, lawyer, we good?
We good. He looked at us like... What's sad about this is his son actually didn't want to go. He said he had
I heard that, bro.
Quote unquote an uneasy feeling, and it was Father's Day weekend though, so he went to satisfy his father.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Here's where the BS comes. That's risk in itself, right? In my opinion, that's like, I mean, you're going out there because you want to feel something. But that's except for the kid. I got it.
They're going out there because they bored.
Yeah, and they're trying to feel
they
something.
got too much money and they bored.
Yeah, and they're trying to feel something.
And when you're bored with too much money, you do things like this.
Here comes the lack of the carelessness of it. All right. In 2018, now they went live 2021, Oceangate.
That was their first expedition.
That was their first independent expedition.
And it touched the Titanic, or it went down as far as the Titanic?
Yes.
So it worked before.
Yeah, they did.
All right, so that's something that can be considered.
They did one into. I think they did one expedition, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me. One expedition in 2021, one in 2022. This was the third. Or this year they were planning to do more. I think they had 9 for this year. So it went from 1-1. They was gonna.
I think they canceled.
I think they canceled too. But I'll say this: before going live, 5 years before now, right? 2018. They were warned about potential dangers with the manufacturing of their.
Wait, in 2018.
2018.
But in 2021, they did it and it worked.
Yes.
So you have some kind of leverage to ignore the warning.
Right.
I would say.
Until this happened, and now you don't.
And now you don't got a company.
Yeah. So the director at the time of Marine Operations for their own company, his name is David Lockridge, right? He wrote a report urging the company to not move forward without the proper testing, saying that it wasn't ready, right?
Oh, so he was giving out the warning.
Yeah. And he filed complaints with the company.
That's a person that worked for the CEO.
That's the director of the Marine Operations.
And he told them don't do this.
He told them don't do this. He wrote a report official report, don't do this. They still didn't listen to him. So he sued them while working for them.
Who you suing, bro? They not here.
Huh?
Well, at the time.
Back then, at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, before they did it?
He sued them because he said, and then he went on record saying that when he spoke to them and raised the concern, they were just kind of like trying to hush him.
Shut up.
Or they were unwilling to pay, because his thing was, okay, let's go through one of the official certifying companies for this type of manufacturer. They didn't do any of that. They don't have any certifications with the companies known for maritime manufacturing.
This was a YOLO.
Whatever. Yes, basically. So much money that it was a YOLO. It was also not a registered vessel. As far as like an official an official boat, let's say like boats need to be registered.
Yeah.
And under whatever loophole they went on, they got it to where it wasn't officially registered. Because it wasn't for more.
So you're telling me, the CEO, I get it, because the CEO is trying to prove his point, right? Make his company, whatever.
Yeah.
But you're telling me that there was 4 other very smart, wealthy intellectuals that signed a waiver to something that wasn't registered, that wasn't certified, and said, YOLO, let's do it. I think that's called suicide.
Suicide, carelessness, and I don't know how good the company was at hiding these things, though. So let me tell you. So in 2018, the guy opens a lawsuit.
But they signed the waiver. So wouldn't that stuff be in the waiver? Like, we don't have certification, this ain't safe, but
if they're being reckless enough to not certify
they ain't putting that shit on paper.
To drive away. If they're trying to hurry up a process and be cheaper to get your money.
It's like when you go buy a car, they're like, yo, hurry up, just sign here, take the car.
No. It's like you're buying a car and I'm like, yo, by the way, yo, that it hasn't been proven that this car works completely. It hasn't been proven by the DMV or something. You're not gonna buy the car. They're not gonna do that. So
this is a money grab.
Yeah. So bros, to speed it along a little bit, he sues them, right? And goes on record saying what he did, and he wrote the report, and what wasn't ready. Their part of their hull, or like the main structure of the submarine, was certified for 1,300 meters, which I don't know how much that is. I think that's 4,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken. 1,300 meters. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the dive to where the wreck is 4,000 meters. And that I do know is 13,000 and some change feet below sea level, below level. That's how. Okay, picture this. The Titanic is 13,000 and some change feet below.
Underwater.
Right? Yeah, underwater. Certain parts of the structure were only certified to be able to dive for 4,000 feet. That is a 9,000 feet and some change differential.
That's complete suicide, though.
That's completely suicide. That's complete suicide. That's not to say that it can't withstand. Obviously, it did if they tried it. So maybe that made them confident. Like, okay.
That same vessel is the one that they took in 2021?
That's the same vessel that we're working on.
But it didn't go. It didn't go down as far.
No. It did.
Oh.
But mind you, I'm not saying that this is the certification of the whole vessel.
So that's where I get the we did it. It works part.
Right, and they did test dives. Don't get it twisted. Even before that, they did test dives. But he was urging them that certain parts were only certified for less. But they're like, but that probably, but the chances of this is point, that type of thinking.
Yeah.
I can only assume. So what did they do? They sued him back for being a whistleblower.
Oh wow!
And for sharing confident, he probably signed an NDA. Yeah. And for saying so they think so that scratched them off right there. Yeah.
Now we're even.
Wait, 2 months following him putting the lawsuit in, an approximate of 36 people came forward. From that, it doesn't specify what, but we have deep sea divers. Which are people that, enthusiasts, other enthusiasts.
People that do this.
Leading people in that industry, in that same industry, and even oceanographers. I hope I said that right. But, the people that record under and take pictures of sharks and all that. Yeah. Which do this for a living as well, passion of diving. One way or another, they wrote letters and they expressed.
Don't do this.
This is not don't do this. Don't do this yet. It feels experimental. It feels your approach is very experimental.
Isn't there other vessels that actually done this? Because you said that before there was how many times that they done this?
No. Yeah, they've done that.
They couldn't use a different vessel that works? Why they had to use that one?
Because that was the one coming out his pocket.
That was the one with the remote control?
Yeah.
See, he was a kid.
He was still a kid.
He was playing video games. He thought it was a game.
That was the 250,000 one.
To the point where there was one extra person that was gonna actually go on this expedition, or not one extra person. It was one person who was gonna be the fifth chair in this expedition, and that person backed out.
Smart.
Once they went and saw it, and they didn't feel confident. I'm guessing they went back and did research and all and the whole nine, and then found out that.
Nah, this ain't it, Chief.
You live to tell another story, laddie.
The only one that gets to live to tell the story, and us sitting from our comfortable hot chairs. But basically,
I wish I was in some water.
There was ample warning. Oh God,
Cold water.
there was ample warning that he shouldn't do this yet.
Yeah.
Right? My guess is he was trying to be cheap, and those certifications probably go for a lot of money, and it was money he wasn't, he or them collectively, the company, weren't trying to spend.
Yeah, but that was foolish.
It cost him his life.
Yeah,
talk about
whatever.
Die for a cause. And now the real reason I said all of that.
Bro, I feel like I know more about this than I know about my personal life.
You're welcome. You told me to get ready for a topic. I got ready, man. I will say this. What is the price of curiosity for you guys?
Death. For them, not me.
For them. No. Yeah. For them is their life. They pay with their life. Except for the kid, the price was his life. And his life, and more than his life, because he kind of went unwillingly. It was the love for his father. That was the price he paid for curiosity. And his life. So he paid more than them even. What do you guys think about this, first of all?
I mean, it's crazy. It's a lot of information, but I didn't know all those. I knew what happened. I didn't know the people involved. I didn't know they were. Well, I knew they had money, but damn.
Yeah.
Thought they were a little smarter than that. But the way you broke it down, it made a lot of sense. It's sad, and need to think before you do, man.
Right.
Damn.
So what? Yeah. So what is also wait, I never said the result.
There's more.
I said all that. I didn't know. It imploded. I'm sorry. It imploded allegedly, or did I say that?
You did say that.
I'll be running circles around my head.
Circles.
So, Rem, to that point, what is the cost of your curiosity? Would you?
Hell no. First of all, I don't even know how to swim. What the hell am I be doing in the water? That's just me. Man, listen, if I spend $100 to get in the water, just
take me out.
Just pick me up and just take me home and don't let me come back out till I understand.
Something wrong with it.
There's something wrong with me.
Because I don't even know how to swim, so I'm not about to get in no submarine and no, man. And I'm definitely not gonna spend $250,000 on that. 'Cause that's just wild.
Man, that was $2.50 for those people probably. They
Yeah,
was millionaire, billionaires.
Apparently, it was more than that.
Yeah.
Well, it cost them more than the $250,000.
It's a life trip.
See, but with that whole life, to me, right, before doing something as drastic as that, even if I'm that ambitious about it, I'm gonna learn everything about it. Shit, I damn near might work for the company for the first year before I do it.
I'm just not doing that.
And then realize that I'm not doing it. Yeah.
No.
After I'm done 10 years in the company, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
I mean, all it would have taken it was a little research to look at the lawsuit and what happened and what transpired and why that happened. And a person that was part of the company in such a high position got fired. To me, be like, well, if he was head of this and he's saying this, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing that you say. You should always do your research before you try something, especially something dangerous.
Something risky, yeah.
You know? I heard they got a roller coaster and the roller coaster broke down one time and people got injured. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting on that roller coaster.
There you go.
For what?
Yeah, there you go.
Because it might not happen. They fixed it, but they ain't really fixed
but
it.
It's proof.
Again.
But there's already proof that it might.
Yeah, if it happened once, it could happen twice.
So their enthusiasm and their hunger for thrill got the best of them, brother. And how do you feel about
What's your question? You asked two questions, I think.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. What's the price of curiosity?
My price of curiosity.
Yours, yeah.
Not that. That was foolish. First of all, I'm trying to be rich so I can have fun.
And alive.
That wasn't fun. That was suicide.
So what's the most that was suicide.
That was suicide.
What's
bro.
the most that you're willing to sacrifice? Different question. What's the wildest thing you're willing to do for your curiosity to be like, oh, what's that feel like?
I don't know, bro, because me, like, I don't even like roller coasters.
Okay.
I'm that kind of person. I'm like, nah, roller coasters, nah. Skydiving, nah, I'm good. That's suicide. But I am interested in space. So when I saw, that's what I was saying during your speech on this.
Big ass speech.
It was like, for the Richard Branson company, I like how they did it. It was like kind of like a plane, and they went into the ozone layer, just peaked outside of the planet. They didn't break the barrier.
Yeah.
Like that's as far as I would go. Like Bezos broke the barrier. I'm like, I don't know if I would go that far, because like at that point I lose my sitting, like my gravity.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm comfortable with not having gravity.
Yeah.
Like that would trip me out a little bit. Just like being on the water, there's the water, this is moving.
Yeah.
You're down there, and apparently you could implode. The only word I heard before that was explode.
Yeah.
Damn. Now there's a whole new word for what happens under the sea.
Implode?
You want to know something crazier than that? You want to know how these people died, if they really died from it imploding? When that implodes, at that level that they allegedly think that it imploded at, it instantly feels like 13 elephants on your shoulders.
I mean, quick death.
And this is how quick of a death it is. I'm getting to that. The speed at which the structure implodes is 1 millisecond. It takes about, 23 milliseconds for you to recognize a thought.
Register. Yeah.
For a thought to register. Right? An impulse or a thought to register in your neurons. 23 milliseconds. It takes 1 millisecond for it to. And
do you think as they were going deeper though that they felt something like
the here though, boom. So the actual implosion is instant. That's what I'm telling you. It takes 1 millisecond. But I gotta think that they're probably heard the or something like.
And at that point, don't you think like, oh wait, let's whoa, we're going too deep. Like go back up, something.
But the implosion is so quick that you don't even realize what happened. That's what I'm telling you. Think a thought is 23 milliseconds. It happens in a millisecond.
Yeah,
you never had a chance.
I'm not that curious, bro.
Not only that, the I don't know. There's something that builds up inside the submarine or whatever it is, But supposedly, when it implodes, it immediately, like instantly, ignites whatever's inside.
Oh damn!
So they were burned to a crisp and thing within like nothing.
Damn.
So it's instant.
I mean, look. If anything, they didn't die of like suffocation, drowning.
So
that we know.
Like it wasn't a painful death, right? It was like quick and gotta go. Yeah, bro, I'm not that curious, bro. I probably take like a plane, like I said, from the one that Richard Branson did, because even the Bezos one was kind of like scary in my opinion. I'll take the plane, fly over. Oh, look at the planet. Oh, get me down.
You don't
Get me down.
you don't want nothing that has to re-enter the atmosphere.
I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't feel that safe. Because look, anything that breaks the sound barrier back into the planet, it starts burning on fire. Every time I say, I'm like, that's on fire.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What happens if, for whatever reason, it catches too much fire? What if it goes too fast?
Yeah.
You can't stop that. It's too late. I'm already up there. Who gonna save me? Ain't no Superman. That's a movie. Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you.
Don't let the movies lie to you, man.
You don't think Aquaman would have saved this people if this was real? That's a movie. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, don't let him fool.
Man.
But yeah, so that's one. What was the other question? You had another question.
No. It was how much you're willing to pay for your curiosity, and how do you feel about the situation?
So the situation, this is how I feel about it. That's the real question. Rich people, y'all got too much money. Because if you got so much money that you bored and you're so curious that you're going to go into underwater and pressure that could kill you, could pop you like a balloon, bro, you got too much money. Give some of it away. Stop playing around. Give it to somebody that needs it. Your son could have been in college, young sir, man. Yeah. DeVito, what was his name? Forgot his name already. Dawood. Damn. He died from the water, not the wood. That sucks.
Oh, my.
But look. They had too much money and too much time on their hands. I think he could have found a better hobby than risking his life. And you sabotage your son into it. You kind of guilt him into it in a way, if you think about it, in my opinion, because he didn't even want to do it. At that point, you got to say to yourself, you know what? This is my trip, my journey, my curiosity, and you go on your own. But you God's gonna be mad at you when you get to heaven because you killed your son. That was your fault.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. That's the most.
And you left your family sad because there was the thing that the aunt of the kid was like crying on TV or something like that.
Yeah.
But all right, that's what happened allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
So there's a conspiracy.
Throw that, brother.
And this is. I prefer a conspiracy over the shit they trying to sell me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yo, they trying to sell me that, but what's really going on?
I don't know the facts. I just know what I'm...
Y'all trying to distract me. I believe that more than whatever y'all trying to tell me. So the conspiracy is that one of the person on the submarine, I don't know who it was, so I can't say because it's a conspiracy.
It's okay.
Had some patents that they were trying to get approved. And something happened. I don't know what happened. It's a conspiracy, so there's not enough detailed information. And they faked their whole death. They never actually went on the dive. They faked their death so they can get the patents approved. And when you said that one person backed out last minute, I said to myself, conspiracy in motion.
It's definitely
because I was like, bruh, come on.
Yeah.
Somebody backed out last minute, and there's a conspiracy out there of a patent that somebody was trying to get their hands on. They probably sent the other people and said, they'll be gone soon.
Yeah.
They keep the patents and whatever. I don't know. It's a conspiracy, but I thought it was interesting because of what you just said made it make sense. A person backing out last minute. Let me find out this person, for whatever reason, creates something in the next 5 years. That's not a coincidence anymore, buddy.
Remember what I said? They live the type of lifestyle whereas is world changing or like world like it's big.
So somebody had a strong patent.
It's huge moves.
And that person that backed out wanted their hands on it.
Yeah, and people that are around that kind of money and influence, let's just say that, money and influence, they're not. You can't. They're liable to dirty work like that.
Yes.
They're liable to dirty work like that. And they can get away with it.
Last minute pullout, man, everybody should have looked at like
dirty hands like that. Like to make it look, make it look like an
maybe
accident.
sabotage the whole submarine, because if it did it once in 2020 and it worked, why didn't it work this time? And I'm just going up.
No, we going up the
right?
deep end. But look, it's big money people. They go, but it's big money people easily pay to get that rigged.
Yeah,
that's it.
Take this bolt out. Let a little water in there. Kablooey. Except for
blue, blue, blue.
and that's just conspiracy. Me, you know how I do.
I like that better.
But yeah, bro, crazy. I think sad. Because this happened already, like 2 weeks ago. I find it now that I can laugh about it, so I apologize for the sensitive viewers. But eventually we all gonna die, so just get over it. Some of us just have more money to go faster. That's it.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, bro, kudos to the people that did this, because you said the one guy, like the Mr. Titanic, he did a bunch of things that were like really dope, right? He took a lot of risk and he explored a lot. So kudos to those people that have the curiosity to push them to those limits, because I speak for myself when I say, no, I'm not that curious about that.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? The Titanic, it looks better in the movies anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same. And that's why I say the kid is the one that pains me the most. Because in a way, the other four people,
he was the least interested.
Died. Yeah. No, forget least interested. He didn't want to do it. The other people died for their passions and what they loved.
Yeah.
The CEO,
he was just trying to go to college, see some boobies, man.
Yeah. The CEO, yeah, exactly. The CEO, that was his whole life, his life work.
Yeah, that's what he did
He believed in it so much he got in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he just sent somebody off to die. He got in it. The Mr. Titanic gentleman, excuse me, he died doing his passion. He did 37
You know what? Actually, let's talk about him a little bit. Because he did this so much, bro, he could have just swum out of there. His name was Mr. Titanic. So
you don't get that name just to get that name.
What you just think he got that just to go on this trip? No, he been got that name.
He was on the ship.
He could have swum out of there and told somebody, "Hey, there's people down there, blue."
At that depth, you can't swim.
He's been doing this. He should have been ready. See what I'm saying? Preparation, man.
He was ready to leave this world, bro. He did.
Aquaman and all of them.
Can we also point out the whole controller thing? Because that really tripped me out when I saw it. I was like, bro, you used a Xbox controller to drive this thing? Whoever signed this waiver, it was a suicide mission.
It was, bro. I would have seen the controller. Even if I didn't know anything, the lawsuit, no nothing.
As soon as you see that, you say to yourself, "No, this is not a game."
I'm waiting for you to. I'm waiting for you to tell me that your son or your daughter run around and this is theirs, and it has nothing to do with this. Yeah,
my kid left it in here. Like something stupid.
Yeah, tell me the last passenger left that.
Come on, man.
He ain't charged the controller.
So wait. So let me tell you something. There's no GPS underwater, right?
Well, the sonars don't work, right? After a certain depth.
Yeah. So their way to get to the wreck is the mothership. The
Mother Earth.
But really, the mothership. But the ship that brought them there to then dive the submarine, Texas sends a signal with the coordinates, and they communicate back and forth within.
It imploded though. Where's the receiver?
But look, no, even before it imploded, they lost contact an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 45 minutes into their expedition. It takes 2 hours supposedly from that point to get to the Titanic wreck. They lost contact within an hour and 45 minutes. The main ship lost contact with the 5 people of the submarine. And they still didn't alert for another, I forgot. That's the last part. That's not in my notepad. But it was a wild amount of time before they reported it.
So they weren't trying to tell nobody.
They weren't trying to tell nobody.
Like, they're good. They're good.
Basically, and I'll tell you why. Now that this happened, people have come forward. And said that they had the other test dive, whether it was test dives or past voyages, they were known to sometimes lose connection for 2 and 3 hours. So it's like, why are you doing that? It was like they were so confident they were making it back because they kept making it back every time.
Well, that's why they did it though. That makes sense, bro. Like, and I get it on that. Because think about an airplane, right? Before airplanes were a thing, things were happening, crashes were happening, planes were just falling off the sky,
super often,
and like people were skeptical. But once it started working consistently without issues, you trusted like that it was going to be fine. Yeah. But every once in a while, you do have airplane accidents. It happens. You know what I'm saying? That's not uncommon.
Yeah,
we haven't been in one, thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord.
But
the Lord.
At the same time, it does happen. So we have to acknowledge that, like, when something seems to be working, it makes it much easier for us to be willing to take a risk. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And
But when you see the Xbox controller in the submarine, that's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
That's where I'm no longer.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
That's where I was like, bro, no, you saw him playing a video game.
That's where it goes from yo, I'm gonna do this to damn, I almost did this. Immediately.
I can't believe I almost did that.
That's an Xbox controller. Let me out right here.
I'm more of a PS5 person. I'm out.
Bro, pull over. I'm swimming back.
He can't just
pull over, bro. I'm swimming back.
Yo, park right there, bro.
I'm swimming back, bro. I'm going to take that shark. He look like he's going up. I'm out of here.
So they launched an investigation on the company and on the boat, the main boat. They let them go down there.
They need to investigate that last person that pulled out.
Yeah.
That's who needs to get investigated.
Yeah, find
because
him one time.
Him or her, they're going to have a nice little patent release soon.
Yeah.
Oh, it came as an idea to me.
It's like, yeah.
In my meditations.
A coincidence. You just turned a trillionaire.
Habladora.
They're going to change the name to the Gate to the Ocean.
Damn.
Yeah, that.
Let that be a lesson, man. Don't swim in. I messed that up. Wait, shallow's deep, right? I don't want to sound stupid. Shallow deep.
Shallow's deep.
Shallow's deep?
Yeah.
Don't dive in shallow waters.
Titanic made me mad.
Yeah.
Talking about the movie.
Shit, I'm mad about the whole thing.
Hey, man.
DiCaprio could have made it.
They both could have made it.
It was plenty of space in that door, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Some people were saying he should have pushed her, but whatever. That's not here or there.
That's not here or there.
Damn. Should have took.
Rem, what
took
you got for us, brother Rem?
Hey, man. So I want to share a little something that I've read. You know, I'm into health over wealth, but wealth is still needed.
Health pathogens.
So I've been having I've been dealing with a battle lately.
Battle?
Yeah, it's a battle, and this could be any. Yeah, you know, this could be any type of battle, rap battle, self battle. There's all included because it's all one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, I've been going to sleep, getting my good sleep in, but my wake up is my battle. My wake up is my daily battle. It's the battle. It's like the battle that I have daily, and it's the hardest battle. But I like to win. So I like to come triumphant. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
I like to win, so I'm winning this battle on a daily. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to read something to you guys that I saw and I decided to write down because I thought it was an interesting way of putting what my battle is. So I'm going to read that to you. I got it in my notes.
Beautiful.
In my notes.
So
my notes.
This is what it says, right? It says, people can't get up in the morning because they can predict the feeling of everything that's going to happen in their life. So they know what's going to happen. Their bodies resign to the familiar. So on a Monday, you're already saying, damn, it's Monday.
Here come the bills.
Here come
Gotta get back to the
BS.
BS.
the Monday BS.
To the
Monotonous.
monotonous.
Word.
Thank you.
So,
I guessed it too, bro.
what the guy said after this was what triggered me, and it made me look at my life a little different. So he said, wake up expecting the unexpected. Wake up with anticipation. And I read it a few times after I wrote it down because I just wanted to keep repeating it to myself. I wanted to understand what he was trying to tell me with that message. And after a while, I figured it out. When you wake up, I'll use my example. So I go to the gym every morning. Every time I go to the gym, after I win my battle, I find myself achieving a new goal.
Nice.
Something that I wouldn't have been able to achieve a year ago. Something that I thought I couldn't achieve, like benching or like whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It's always a new goal. So now I have that where I wake up anticipating what goal am I going to achieve today. And it makes me, I have a lot of reasons to wake up and to get my day going. Obviously we need money. I got kid on the way. I got my girl, family.
Right.
But all of those things, and we talked about this before, it's me being like the pleaser, like
People pleasing
for everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But I also need something that's for me.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that keeps me going. Because if I keep myself going, like a choo-choo train, choo-choo, you know what I'm saying? Then I can keep everybody else going.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is my battle. And my question to you guys is, if you've ever had a battle, what have you done to overcome it? And also, what advice would you give someone that is going through a battle and how they can overcome it if you were able to overcome your battle?
That's fire.
That's good.
You want to go first? You want me to go first? Keep this.
I almost cried. It was so deep. God damn.
Nah, that was deep, man. Yo, shout you out for that, man. First of all, that was real.
I don't know if it's tears or sweat. Either way,
it's all mixed in. You want to go first?
Do you have one already? You have like.
Yeah, what's close to my heart?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, I've been talking this whole episode, man. I was hoping you shut me up.
Man, we're just hoping you make it quick.
Finisher. Holy mackerel.
The episode was about to be over, so I needed to make sure you got finished, bro.
I'll be quick.
the night.
I'll be quick. Well, I'm going to use one that's documented, and it happens to be the same thing. And it's...
Don't copy me, bro.
It's my distaste to wake up early. How much I don't like or didn't like, I should be impeccable with my words, the aspect of the morning time. Some episodes back, a while back, you could check them all out on our page. We had an interview. We interviewed our great friend Manji. Shout out Manji. And I told them just that, how I didn't want to wake up. In the morning, I wasn't a morning person. Between that and cold water, those have been some, I'm not going to say all, of my biggest battles. Cold water and being a morning person. And I could safely say I like cold showers, and I'm very okay waking up in the morning and not this is what I mean, and not feeling like, hey man, I don't carry that with me. What fixed the cold showers the cold water was taking cold showers little by little. I'll be honest, it took being inspired by seeing other people do it. It didn't come on a whim like, well, this is what I'm afraid of, or this is what I don't like, I'm going to do it. No, I can't say that. It came from me finding interest or it being presented in an appealing way that it interested my mind. And then me being like, I'm interested about that. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of thing. But that was the introduction. So it was with Wim Hof. I owe that completely to Wim Hof as far as the cold showers. I saw how fun he made it and the benefits. And he proved to me the benefits while using himself as a subject. With like E. coli and different diseases or whatever, and his body being under a certain temperature. Anyway, he proved things that gave me the confidence to try it and to try and overcome it. And so it had to be appealing to me in order to overcome my battle. There has to be a shift in thought. That's for the cold showers. For the morning thing, it took me saying out loud, not in my mind, what I was thankful for and what I felt lucky about in the mornings, which is something that is just encrusted in my being now, and that happens every day. Whether I go to work or I don't, whatever, I wake up and do my cold shower, my meditation, and my thanks. But specifically, the thanks part, by the time I'm done like saying thanks out loud, it's not just in your head. I feel like a somewhat like an easiness in the morning, or like a relaxed, like, it's not like, oh man, work is there, I gotta go and this and that and there. So, but again, how overcame it was watching somebody talk about how they give thanks and how their life changed by doing so, and how a shift in mentality immediately changed their life, and me wanting that for a long time, that aspect of my life being changed. So there has to be a want. I lost what the question was. What was the battle? Those are the two battles. How did I overcome them? I had to become interested in the solution to fixing those.
And advice for somebody.
My advice would be to attempt a shift in mentality, or in the least, if you're scared of something, gaining the most knowledge that you can on it, even if you're scared. No, for more reason, being all the more reason. If you're scared of something, learn everything about it, because sometimes not knowing is what makes us scared.
That's actually dope. I like that.
That was good.
Right.
That was good. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, good luck. Follow us, like, share, and subscribe for more advice. Information. Sorry.
Advice.
So I really can't think of a challenge aside from the waking up one, which is one that I'm sure just about every human being deals with in the morning. You know, that's a deep one. And once you overcome that one, you've won your day. You know what I'm saying? Every other challenge after that becomes a little easier because you already overcame the toughest one, which is get your ass out of bed. Don't just like, you know, Marcus Aurelius in his meditation says, you see the bees doing what they're born to do with the flowers. You see the deers and the other animals doing what they're supposed to do in nature. What were you made to do? You know, were you made to stay under the covers, to be cozy up under the covers? Is that what you were made for? You know, and that's not it. That's not why you're here, right? So I thought that was deep when I read that in his book. So the morning haven't been that troubled. I am a person that struggles going to sleep. I struggle going to sleep because I want more. I want more information. I'm never truly tired. Even when I'm tired and sleepy, I'll just knock. And that's when I'm like, all right, I need to go to bed. But I struggle going to bed at a decent time so I can get a decent amount of sleep. So I guess that's my personal battle. And I can't say that I've won it yet because I still struggle with that. So to this day, I still feel like I'm on a level where I'm like, oh, damn, it's 10:30. I need to like get in bed. Like I'm forcing myself to get to bed, but I'm not sleepy. I still want more. There's more that I can do. I'm looking at the night like as young. I'm like, bro, I could do a million more things right now. What are you talking about? Go to bed for what? But what happens is that if I don't do that in the morning, I will look at the bed as cozy and like I'm good. This AC on blast right now. It's hot as hell out there. I don't want to get up, man. No quiero volver a la monotonía del día. Like I'm good with that. But because I force myself to do that, I'm better off waking up in the morning. So the morning battle is not that much. The night battle is the one that I struggle with, is going to sleep. And I can't say that I have surpassed it yet, because sometimes I'm super inconsistent with going to sleep. Like sometimes I'll go to bed at 11:30, 11, 12, 1.
Jeez.
Like, but I'll wake up at the same time.
Yeah.
I'll wake up at 6 and I'm like, I'm up. And there was one point where I was waking up at 5, and that became a struggle because of my inconsistency in going to sleep. So I was like, I got to push it because I know that I'm not going to go to sleep at a certain time.
Right.
So if I wake up at 6, like my body's going to be like, bro, you've been in bed too long. So you just got to get up. But yeah, aside from that, like I would say that's my only battle, and I'm still fighting it. I'm still trying to like get myself to just be more I guess I need to do more throughout my day, which is crazy because I feel like I do already so much throughout the day, where you would expect that I'm sleepy by 10 o'clock and I'm not.
Tired, yeah.
And I'm like, why am I not? Like,
you have a wild energy output. I'll say that.
But that's the thing that I look at least. I'm like, I have so much energy, bro. Like, I want to just go to bed. I could sleep when I die. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I forgot who said that. It was a rapper who said that. Young Jeezy back in like 2006.
Sleep when I'm dead. Yeah, a lot of rappers have that.
But when he said it is when it stuck with me, because I was young. I think I was like 16. Yeah, 16 is 2006, 2007. So around that age when I heard this, and I'm like, bro, since that I've been like, I stayed up late night. I used to stay up playing video games, or stay out with my friends till 2, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning sometimes. Like, what you doing in the streets, bro? We were doing nothing, bro.
Same.
Just hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
That was the shit, though.
But that's what I did. So that's what I got used to. And I had like, bro, I don't have the energy that I had when I was young, but I still have that like drive and want of more. There's so much to do in this world. You think I want to spend it sleeping? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I had the money to take a submarine for $250K to my death, I would spend it, you know what I'm saying, traveling the world, going to see like Rome, going to see the pyramids, going to see Brazil, going to see Japan, going to see like big places and cultural things that can blow my mind away, that can get me tired and sleepy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously like my day-to-day is not enough for me to be like, oh man, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I'm going to bed at 10. That never happens. Even on the days that I'm like, I've been out all day, like doing a bunch of stuff. Like yesterday, we spent the whole day out at the pool, swimming. I came home, I was exhausted. You know what time I went to bed? 11.
Even though you had like...
I was exhausted. From swimming, we were playing basketball in the pool. We were like, well, they were grilling, I was eating. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's activity. So you're moving, you're in the sun, and you're swimming a lot. You're doing a bunch of things. And I said to myself, like, oh, I'm going to sleep quick tonight. Bro, I got home. We're watching the show. My lady fell asleep right away because she does that. But me, I was like, fuck.
What to do now?
Damn, like, I should go make a whole beat. But that's one thing that I don't like to do late night because I don't get creative. I like to do that in the morning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have creativity energy. I have like do things energy. It has to be something I can't think about. If I have to think about it, forget about it. I'm passing out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I won't be creative with music at least, which is not good.
Would that make you sleepy? Like bring some math problems to bed, bro. Just start. The square root of
maybe you know what I have considered is like reading in bed.
To tire your
reading in bed, because you're reading in bed, you your brain's working at a high, like whatever you measure that in. I don't know. Y'all figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. And then pay us.
But I know that for a fact that like if you're reading in bed, like you'll start getting sleepy. And they say that if you do that too, you retain the information better because you're reading it right. It's on your mind.
Yeah.
But you know what I do instead is that I play chess as I'm going to sleep. And as I'm playing chess, I'm burning calories. And then my brain's like, bro, good night. And then,
it's a nice stimulant.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I should read. Maybe that'll help, honestly. I don't, bro, I consume so much information throughout the day that all I want to do is something that is not, like I listen to audiobooks all day, basically. You know what I mean? So if I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm consuming that information all day. So to come home and pick up like a physical book, it's like more information. I feel like it's just a lot. And I've done this already where I get information overload. And what happens is that then I get crazy because I feel like I know too much. You ever like consume some? That's what happened with Bitcoin. Yeah. With Bitcoin, when I was learning about it, I went down the rabbit hole and I consumed way too much information. So I went down this rabbit hole that made me feel like angry, happy, sad, annoyed. Like I had all this mixed emotions about life in general. And I don't necessarily look back at that and be like, yo, that was a good feeling. I can't say that because I don't think it was. I honestly at some points felt crazy because I knew all of these things now, right? And I'm talking to people and they don't know this thing. So I get like overwhelmed.
You felt like an outcast a little bit?
I still feel, to this day, I feel like an outcast. Today, I'm more comfortable with it. At the time, I didn't understand what was happening to me because information overload. Right. You don't even take a second to acknowledge that, like, yo, you're consuming too much information. You know how I realized it? Yeah. I realized it because my girl said, babe, slow down.
Oh, shit.
You are consuming way too much information too fast. You need to slow down. Why? Because I would learn something and I would automatically go out there crazy talking to her like at a fast pace. And she's like, babe, calm down. One thing at a time. You just told me 20 million things right before this one.
She's like, you sound like the guy outside in the park with the newspaper hat, man.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy. So that feeling, I can't say that it was a good feeling. So information overload is not necessarily like my go-to. I can't say that I enjoy that. Right. I like consuming information. So for example, the books that I listen to them if depending on their time. Like some of the books will take me a week. I'll just listen to that one book for the week. If it finishes, I'll listen to it one more time. And I'll listen to it again for that week. But I don't want to listen to like 3 different books in 1 week. Yeah. Because then what happens is that now my brain is all over the place.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of info.
And that has happened. That's happened already this year a couple of times where I have to tell myself like, bro, the book you just listened to, right? You just listen to another one. You can't even recall the other one because you have all of this mixed information on your head.
Marinate the information.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
So, to listen to that and then come home and then like read another book, or let's say this has happened too. Work on music in the morning on a beat. Go to the post, come home, keep working on it. It's so much that by the time I listen to it afterwards, I've ruined it.
It doesn't sound.
No, I've ruined it. I've ruined it because you get information overload working on music also.
You go tone deaf and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens, bro.
You're too in it.
The only thing that hasn't done that to me is probably playing the piano.
Nice.
Which I'll say that's a battle that I overcame. The battle of frustration.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Because I used to get frustrated at my lack of ability to play. I was like, yo, how come I can't play this? I see 3-year-olds who can play, right? So like there's this anger and this emotion that I'm like against it. And I'm like, it's because you're impatient. So that was the battle I was fighting, my impatience. Yeah. And I think I won that battle with the piano. I actually realized it this morning. I won that battle.
Okay.
So things like that, I'll say that's probably the answer I should have went to, but it just came to me. Yeah. Is that's the battle that I think I've won, is being more patient with myself, where in the past I was never a person to be patient with anything in general.
You never gave yourself
like
that space.
It was all like, immediate gratification for me. But at this point, I've learned to just be patient, take my time, keep going, keep trying, don't stop. That's the advice that I'm going to give to you.
Hey.
Nice. Take that and package it.
Like a bag of chips.
Oh, my God.
Tomate.
Clamate.
What was your question, man? You said, would you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, you said, compare. I had another battle too. That came with music, comparing myself to someone else. That was a battle. Yeah, because you see somebody, they're killing on a guitar. You're like, damn, why can't I do that? But it's not. That's not what it is. It's your time will come. So
Your
just keep
pace,
going.
your life,
your time will come. Just keep going, and don't worry about what someone else is doing because they've been doing it for 25 years.
Yeah.
So they could probably play the guitar with their eyes only. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the guitar starts moving. But
that
that's a good point too. Comparing, right? Humans are conditioned to that. Always comparing ourselves. We compare ourselves in skills and wealth and looks.
I mean, society teaches that from the moment we were little.
Yeah, but so let me ask you guys this question. We're about to wrap up, and this is a quick one, so don't take 3 episodes. Do you think humans are born naturally good or naturally mischievous? I don't want to say evil. Mischievous. Humans, when we're born, do you think they're born naturally good-hearted or naturally mischievous?
I'm gonna say neutral.
I'm gonna say,
because they can be manipulated to either way, depending on who.
I want to say
Talking about a baby?
Curious.
Humans.
Humans. Okay.
You're a human, so.
I want to say we're born curious, and that doesn't land on one side or the other. It depends on what you.
So you're completely ignoring my question. Naturally good or naturally mischievous?
I think either. Can that be an answer?
It's like a
Cop out.
left. Yeah, it's a left or right question. You're saying the middle, so it's not an answer.
All right. My answer is they're naturally good.
Why?
Because
Quick answers only.
And this is my opinion. I just feel like we're all made to be good people, good humans, but some can be taken the other way. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
If I have to choose,
You have to choose.
Jesus Christ. I think we're naturally mischievous
Why?
because we want to act on our curiosities, and often that means getting into trouble. And what steers us into good or bad is the people, the environment, the whatever the thing is. So that's why I didn't want to tell you that we're born mischievous. I wanted to say curious, but that's not an answer. So I'll say mischievous because we're curious.
Well, yeah, at least do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not finished.
So I think our main impulse, right, is to gain a grasp on everything. As a baby, you don't know how to walk yet. You don't know how to thing with your hands. So that's why you put everything in your mouth, because you learn with your mouth and your tongue. You learn the shape of things and stuff like that. You don't give a F, if it's good or bad of whatever it is you're putting in your mouth. You're curious, you're doing it. So you end up being you're mischievous.
The curiosity,
because your impulse is to learn. You wanna learn. You wanna get a grasp on life.
So mischievous isn't really like bad.
That's why he said mischievous.
Instead of evil, because I don't think evil is the right way to put it. You know what I'm saying? They're not born trying to hurt or kill.
Yeah.
They're born just doing what they naturally do. Humans are actually born to play. Like that's what we're made for. Animals, that's what they do in the wild, and we're animals. They're born to play and eat.
Sustainability.
Forgot the word, but reproduce, whatever. So the reason why I say babies are naturally born mischievous is because think about a baby when they're born, you holding them. And they're like laughing and giggling, whatever. But randomly, they pull your hair, they slap your face, and they laugh about it.
I get it now.
Right? And then as they're getting older, they're told, you don't do that.
You don't do that, yeah.
You don't do that. So then you start getting conditioned to be good. Aligned.
Makes sense.
Follow the rules.
To someone else's dream, yeah.
I'm going to change my answer to mischievous. Because this is our show and we can do that.
We could do whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
But yeah, that's it, folks. What else you got?
I've said everything I needed to say for the amount of time, the lapse
You
of
can't speak for like 9 more episodes.
But 9
man.
more episodes, man. Hey, listen, do my brothers got anything?
Yeah, you talk too much.
But we knew that.
I got son. Buy Bitcoin.
As
Hey,
always.
man.
Hey, yo, from me
Don't do nothing that's out your budget. And if you got the budget, don't do it.
Sell the house. Buy Bitcoin.
Even if you can afford a $250 ticket.
What a look.
Yeah, be smart.
1-800 Aquaman.
Remember that knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is power. Ooh. Do with that information what you will. Ooh. From me and my brothers over at...
Shout out Manji for that one.
Shout out Manji for that one.
Hey,
from me... Go ahead.
Do your Googles, man.
Do your Googles.
Do your Googles.
Man, from me and my brothers in JURPania, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love. We out.
We out.